Okay, so welcome. Yeah, very busy day today. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have people as usual who here for the first time. Great. Majority of the people more than three times. All right. Well, today I'll have I prepared very unusual topic. I guess I will talk at the beginning a bit about their company, about their what we do and how we do, and right at the end, maybe the second half of the presentation, I'll talk more about their business opportunity, and this is our topic today. But I will explain it a bit from a different angle because what I realize, some people, even those people who've been in the company for a while, they don't I don't think they realize what sort of opportunity we can give them here. And while I'm talking to a few of my partners and asking them different questions about, what opportunity company can give them, the answers were very obvious. The one anyone can guess when you just first go to website and glance. But at the same time, they were not aware about other perks and benefits the company can give them. So I thought it's very important today to talk more about the business. And as most of you know, I'll do now every Tuesday webinar about the investment and every Thursday webinar about the business. So please do take this opportunity to either attend the webinar or listen webinar. I share with the recording afterwards, and also invite other people so they can see this opportunity, because we're not going to be here forever, and we have something to offer to the market, something very unique. So it is very important if you share with other people as well. So on this note, I'll share a screen with you so you can see my presentation as well. Can you please tell me if you can see my screen? Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. So let's begin. For those who don't know me, my name is Mila, and I am a business development director with Global Transnet UK. My role in the company is to develop business in UK, but also I work with English-speaking community, and we now have different countries involved in our business. So if you require any help, then you can contact me directly, or depend where you are based. If you're in UK, you're more than welcome to come to the office. If you're based somewhere else, then let me know, and I can have a look if I have partners in your country or in your city. Overall, myself involved in this business, not for so long. I've been actively working with the SkyWay Invest Group only for the past 9 months. However, I do know the business since 2014. So there are lots of things I can share with you guys, and hopefully after this webinar, you would be able to see what I see. And also, after I share recording with you, please post it on the social media, because our gain would be to get as many people involved as possible in this project and share with them this opportunity. So that's very briefly about myself. Sorry, I can see some message on my screen that's there is no internet connection. Sound went away. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now? Lost signal. Yeah, I saw this message. Just give me 1 second. We have a very weak connection today in office, and I'm afraid if you're going to select new network, then the signal will be lost. Just give me 1 second. I'll try to quickly to jump using different networks, see if that will make any difference. Okay, can you please put pluses if you can hear me and if you can see me? If you're still here? Hello. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, it says now I have a full connection. All right, let's do better. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I was like panicking, like, what happened? Good, you can see me in humor. All right, let me just check recording one more time. Recording. Yeah, excellent, excellent. All right. I'm very sorry about that. Probably most of you, especially people who attend this webinar for more than one time, so you saw this quadrant, which I took from Robert Kiyosaki. For those people who are not aware what Robert Kiyosaki works, do definitely read his books. They're very inspiring. Basically, the what he creates is that there are four different types of people who are e-employee, as self-employed, business owners, and investors. And each category has its own minuses and pluses. And what he's saying that you're running the rat race when you're employee because you only have one source of income, which is your main job. When you're self-employed, of course, you have some benefits such as free time, and then you work for yourself, so you manage your time the way you would want this to be. But at the same time, there are lots of drawbacks. For example, if you sick or if you decide to go for holidays, then no one will pay you holidays fee or anything like this. So the business depend on you. So if you're out of equation, then the business would not be successful without you working for yourself. And be business owner, this will be people who usually got enough of freedom, and they can earn lots of money. They have different sources of income, because we're talking about businessmen who might own different businesses, and usually they have a people who work for them, different divisions. So they of course have more freedom, and it's very important to remember, when you're a business owner, you're not trying to manage everything yourself. As self-employed people, you delegate the task to other people, and then with or without you to being at work, your business can still bring money, and you have a different income streams, because your business could have a different division, different offices, and etc. And it's investor. This is the only place in quadrant when you're not working for money, but money working for you, which means that you can invest money to different businesses, but you don't have to work for company. The only way when you will be involved in a company development, either if you are in executive board, which means you major shareholder, or you have a right to like voting shares maybe, which allows you to take a part in different meetings, so you can put your thoughts and your plans for the company development. But apart from that, usually if you're talking about the average investor, you don't have to be involved in a business. So Robert Kiyosaki, he talks a lot about the I to become an investor and B become a business owners, because they're very linked to each other. You cannot invest if you don't have a money, right? And for you to have a money, you need to have a business. So this is something shown on a previous webinar. I think few of you saw this diagram before. So what I believe is missing on this diagram is different income sources. Because if you have a look at this diagram today and now, what you can see that someone is working very hard for money. So usually this would be the people who employee, or maybe even self-employed, because again, as I said, you work for yourself. So you receive the income, then you pay bills, you spend for shopping, for lifestyle, you spend to go out with your girlfriend or boyfriend. Then you realize that you don't have enough savings, and then you go to the bank and you ask for more money, or you take in the loans and credit cards, and etc., etc. And unfortunately, this is a reality for probably 80% of the people. What I would add to this diagram is multiple income streams and investment. Again, most of the people will say, well, I don't have no money to invest. I only have one work, or maybe you have two works. And you have your life put in a way that you have so many spendings, so many liabilities, that you don't have enough assets to pay for another kind of for another source, which will be an investment. And when I talk to people about their investment opportunities, they don't realize that for you to invest, You don't need to be super rich. You don't need to start investing with thousands or with few thousands. You can start invest with $10. You can start investing with very little sum of money, but then you need to have this habit to do it on a monthly basis. That is why also I mentioned previously in my previous webinar that ideally people should only take the debt or credit cards or take them next maybe like big a house or car only if they have a business on site which can cover this expense. So it is very important that people will realize that, because then we would not have a society where people didn't have enough money to pay their bills. We would have a society when people understand what is investment. They would understand what is the business means, and they would understand that if you trade your time for money, it is not the best way to live. And very recently, I heard another word. It's called time poverty. I never came across this in one of the books I read about the time poverty, and I was very surprised to like just to hear that, like time poverty. Who would have thought that someone come back with this idea that people today they have a time poverty? But that's how it is. We're so busy with the work. We're so busy to, working hard, going extra mile, or working overtime. I know the friends they're working in 2 jobs and 3 jobs, and the reality is they still earn the money. They still trade the time for money. It's not like system working for them. They work for system, and then they spend the money on the liabilities, and then after the months again, they don't have any money to save. So it is very important to understand the concept of money management, and it also the right time for people to think about alternatives. And you might ask me, so where can I look for such opportunities? If I just Google on internet business opportunities, probably half of the business would be some pyramids or scams or company who might not even exist in the next 5 years. Well, there are so many ways how you can where you can find an extra income. And as I mentioned before, for some people, this is just find another job. I guess it is the easiest way to earn the money is find another job, and it's just the hardest way. Some people they join different companies when they can grow the networks. Some people they just do online marketing, especially nowadays. It's very popular when you can earn the money. Like clicking some advertisement or maybe placing some advertisement and do different activities online. Application market now it's very booming. So lots of businesses when they offer people to do the rating for the application. So there's so many opportunities there. But unfortunately, most of the people they'll still. Oh, sorry, you cannot hear me. We do not. Um, all right. Can you see my presentation? And can you hear me? It is okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, John, for letting me know. Because I was thinking that you can, all this time, you can see my presentation. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry that you were not able to see the slide previously. Well, you probably saw them anyway, so this is the new slide, so you can enjoy this one. Yeah, sometimes I think in our office today they had some works, so for some reason the signal comes and disappeared. I'm very sorry if you cannot hear me. Just do let me know, so at least I can repeat. Hello. So as I said, there are different ways of how people can make money today. So the opportunity I want to talk to you today is Unitsky String Technology. So this is the company we're working with, and we represent in UK and globally. At this picture, you can see Anatoly Dardovich Unitsky. He is the company CEO, and he is a general designer for SkyWay technology. So basically, his idea was to have a new transport solutions, elevated transport, which would be much more efficient, ecological, which would not require lots of land acquisition and will be really affordable for the people. As you can see on the slide, there are 4 different types of transport, include the unibikes, high-speed transport, urban transport, and cargo transport. And if you have a look properly, all this transport system, they have few things in common, such as very efficient, low noise, safe, and eco-friendly. So that was his idea, not just to supply market with another alternative car using the same roads and pretty much doing the same, serve the same purpose as other cars, but bring to the market a new technology, something completely new that no one else can imagine before. And when I talked to Anatoly Nitsky, he mentioned that was his dream. And when he finally sees that people are seeing what he can see, he was very pleased, and he wanted to develop this business further and further. Sorry, let me just turn the lights on. So he was very excited that finally market is ready to realize and to recognize his idea. And now we're going to show you a very quick video about their string technology. Just a bit more details. I'm not just wasting your time talking about technology. I can show you a quick video when you can grasp the whole main concept about it. What you saw in this video was Eco Technopark. What you saw in this video was Eco Technopark, and the Eco Technopark is the piece of land company has in Minsk, where all technology certification and tests would be done. The total area of Eco Technopark is 26 hectares. Which allows us to build all 4 lines I mentioned to you previously. So we're talking about the light transport, which is unibike and inside a seat transport, cargo transport, and also speed and high speed transport. So the company signed the contract to get Eco Technopark 2 years back from the government of Belarus, and they were really happy to give us this land, and Unity has permission to work on this land and develop the concept further. So we use Eco Technopark as our main point for contracts and for certification, for tests, and for development. For the past few months, lots of delegation, they visit Eco Technopark to see well, first of all, to see Unitsky and have a chance to talk to him, and also to look at the unibike. This is our first picture. You can see unibike. The picture was taken only less than a month ago. 29th of November was the first time when unibike was tested in Minsk. and that was a very huge event for company where we had lots of delegation from Philippines, from delegation from Europe, from Russia, Kazakhstan. Also, guys from Philippines, they visit Unitsky as well. They were very excited about the project, and they were excited to see how everything is working. Within the next few weeks, probably up to months, another line will up and run. This will be Unibus. You see on this picture. Capacity of this transport is for 14 people, and probably close to the summertime, all the tests would be done, and then we move to the certification process. This allows us from one hand to show the world that it's not the concept anymore, it is not idea, so we have actually working transport, and also certification will allow us to sell this technology pretty much globally. So this will be their idea about transport certification in the next few months. Also, we are today at the stage number 8 out of 15, where the stage 15 means company IPO, basically company goes to public. As you can see, when in 2014 on the stage of engineering, it was probably quite difficult when you talk to people and try to give them this idea about the innovative transport solution, high speed transport, about all these possibilities. People were really skeptical at the beginning, but now, as we can see, unfortunately, we don't have any alternatives in the market. We don't even have any company which could be very close competitor to us in terms of the achievement. For example, we do have a few companies include Skytran and Hyperloop. They are also developing the concept of having the high-speed transport. However, if you compare where we are today and where they are, it is just completely different stages. In our case, we developed this company, the concept, so much today that we already have a few countries who wanted to buy the technology, and the countries who want to implement them locally. So we achieved the great results, and all this done just because of the people support. And today it is very important time for the company. As you can see, we're 2017, 2016 is technology demonstration and certification. So as soon as technology is certified, then we can go to any country in the world, and we can supply with solution. Today, what we do is we're still talking to different governments for the various countries to increase the interest and show them that this technology exists today. But in terms of commercial activities, I guess 2018, that will be the biggest year for their company when we approaching, and when we actually not just approaching but building the actual projects. Because today we have more than 7 countries globally who support the SkyWay vision, and they're just waiting when certification is done. And hopefully that will be by the middle of this year. And as Unitsky said, by the end of the 2017, completely all Ecotechnopark will be built and certified. So we don't have that much time left. However, we are today in a very exciting stage where we're not yet certified transport, and we still do have lots of things to do and lots of things to implement. And at the same time, we know where we're going, and it is not what if anymore. I think the question is when. Is it going to happen this year, September, or is it going to happen this year, December, or next year, January? So it is more about when we'll start building rather than if. Harish asked me, can you please explain what is certification? I would ask you if you can keep the question right in the end, so then that will help me kind of to go through the presentation. But just to give you an answer on this one, because we're talking about the transport, which the people will use the transport, right? So people will sit on site. So we need to have a certain certification for each transport. For example, the doors needs to be certain size, so people, the wheelchair needs to come through very freely. So these are little things, or the height of the cabin. All these little things, they're very important because there is a common standards which every single transport should follow. And this is certification. So as soon as certification is completed, then we can sell the transport. And also, just to add on about the certification, it is not that when I say certification, I'm not talking about if the company will go through certification or they fail. They cannot fail certification because it is almost impossible because when Unitsky were putting this together, he already were aware about the standards, right? So when he put the Unibytes together, he was using all the criteria and even more to make sure that certification go through smoothly. So that's why certification, it is not a big problem, and it would not require lots of time. I think more important on this stage is the tests. Because again, this technology, no one see this technology before and no one tested this technology. So it's important to see that if technology, for example, can achieve the speed up to 500 kilometers an hour, that will be important. And then Unitsky and his team, they do different tests. Like, for example, if one unibike is stopped in the middle of road, let's say something happened, then what will happen with the rest of the transport? So they try to test every single scenario just to make sure that this transport is safe. So these are most important things, even before certification or anything, just to make sure that the transport been tested properly. I'm sure you heard about levitation train and maglev train, and what happened back in Germany, that they did lots of tests. However, when it started up and running, it was a very big accident where people died, and because of that event, it's put like a black mark on their reputation. So no other country apart from Japan, I believe, they use levitation train. Of course, it's also the cost involved, but because of this accident, people kind of were very shocked that how come the new technology come to the market, and the next few months it was such a huge accident, and this news were everywhere on the internet. So that is why it's important to do the tests. And that's why Unitsky decided to take this time to do the test, because you don't have to do the test for the entire 6 months, right? But he wanted to check everything, every single detail, and he's very precise. When you're gonna see him, and we'll definitely organize the trip for English-speaking people to go to Ecotechno Park, you will see that he's very calm. He's very like he one of those people where he likes to check everything himself. And that is why if he puts somewhere that this transport is safe, he will do all the possible scenarios just to make sure that what he said is correct. Because previously, Unitsky was involved in a different he created few know-hows, and he created few he used to work with a company where they send the people to the space. So he was involved on that crew when they were engineers on his very young age. So since early ages, he was kind of very precise, and he always wanted to achieve, the perfect, like not like to be the perfectionist in the way that it is not your obsession, but at the same time, what you say and what you do is actually happening. And today, with our technology, we can clearly see this, because if you open the business development plan, and when you see these 15 stages, each stage has certain deadline, and we know how much money we need to raise, and we know how we're going to spend this money. And so far, we haven't missed a deadline, which means that he put all his effort and all his time just to make sure that whatever he put there in the public, whatever he claimed about his transport, it is actually happening. So it's very important. And when people talk about their more on investment side, whatever they want to invest in this company, it's very important to see who are the people behind it. And with the people like Unitsky, Havratov, and other businessmen, you can see that this company is really on safe hands. That was probably the longest answer I gave, but it's also given me opportunity to talk more about technology. So thank you for that question. So what is there for you? As I briefly mentioned already, we do crowdfunding. So for people who are interested in investment opportunities, I welcome you to our webinars on each Tuesday. We'll talk more about investment. Today, just want to tell you briefly that Unitsky and Havratov, when they met together 2 years ago, they come up with the idea of do crowdfunding, where ordinary people like us, we can put our money into the company and become a company co-owners. So it would not require huge sum of money. We don't have any limitation. Anyone can become a company co-owner and a technology co-owner as soon as you have desire, as soon as you see the vision, you want to support this project. You can go online to our website, skywayinvestgroup.com, and you can read a bit more detail about investment opportunities. Just to give you a brief overview, there are different packages also available. So before you invest, you need to take a look and you need to understand that it is investment. And as any investment, it also consists of risk. So before put any money, please go carefully and decide what you can afford to lose. I think Peter Lynch, I remember his quote that he said, you need to make investment with your heart. So you need to make sure that whatever you put inside, you understand this. So you put your heart in it and you evaluate their offer very properly. Today, what I want just to briefly outline, if you invest certain money into the different business, includes our business, you just need to be aware what is return, what is there for you. On this table, you can clearly see an example of 1,000. That's you can get 150,000 shares in return. So you will have a portfolio where each share for you will be 0.006 cents. I would not say shares because it is not really shares yet, because we're talking about the pre-IPO company. So we call it equity. So next time when you talk to people about this opportunity, try to use equity, because this will be the correct way of saying it. So that's something you can have a look when you log in online. And also we have this promotion till 20th of January, so only for the next few days, where people can put installments. And what the beauty is about installments, that's usually if you look at different financial instruments, there is not such a thing as installment. So either you have a money to invest or you don't have. Some companies you can invest, for example, you can put the money every month, but it doesn't mean that you can purchase one package and then pay off within the next few months. It's not happening in investment world, such things. However, because Unitsky, he understands that it is a public project, and we want to make sure that we got attention from the community and we got as many people involved as possible. And today we have more than 300 people already support the idea of the new transport technologies. And out of the 300 people, 35,000 are active investors. So he wants to give people more opportunity to own very good portfolio. So if you compare, for example, this package with $200 per month for the next 5 months, so you would pay the same 1,000, right? But you will have a package with 218,000 shares compared to usual package if you invest 1,000 in one go. Sorry. So you see here it's 150,000, right? Here, for the same money, you get 2018 and a half. You see the difference. So company not just giving people opportunity to, instead of the putting money in one go, to put like less money but every single month, but company is also happy to give you more if you do this way. And as you can see here, it says 68,500 more. That is the difference between a usual price for 1,000 and here. So please have a look at this very carefully. And for people who doesn't want to put lots of money in a company, or maybe they simply then don't have any, do show them this opportunity to put installments, because after 20th of January, we're not going to longer do it. Especially we're going to move to the stage number 9 very soon. And for those people who knows, every single time when we move from one stage to another stage, what that means is that the price per share would be higher. So instead of for the same money, instead of having 1,050, you will have 100,050. You will have, for example, to from 10 to 40% less. That means that company goes closely to one step to the IPO, and that is why the share price will go higher. So it's very important when you talk to your partners, you also explain them this way, that today we're in stage number 8, that these are the prices available today. When we go to next stage, the prices will be different, because the closer we are to IPO, the lesser risk would be. And as any usual, like it's any business, the closer you are to certain stage, then the money value will be lesser than you can have it at the beginning. Therefore, it is very good opportunity for people, especially for new partners who might not have a great portfolio yet, to get involved themselves on early stage, and for little money in investing in the company, have their shares, which will be much more higher compared to usual investment when you invest in one go. So this is very, very, very important point to share with, especially with new people. So that's pretty much it for today with regards to the investment. Now let's talk more about the business. Can you please put in questions or in chat if you have any questions with regards to their investment, just to be clear, so we can move on to the second part, which is the business opportunities. Okay, so it's all clear. No questions. When the stage 9 will start? At the moment, we wouldn't know. Usually, Unitsky will tell us approximately in 2 weeks. That's okay, we're now ready to move to different stage. So I was told that probably February would be stage number 9. I don't know if they're going to be at the beginning of the February or middle of February, but because we now have lots of people who support the project, and on this stage, and especially after November event when Unibike was tested, so we do have lots of interest from not just from people, but from the government and from other funds like European funds and different hedge funds also now want to know more information about our company, so they get more and more involved. So I don't know, hopefully that's within next few weeks we will hear some information about their stage number 9. How much we raised so far? Well, so far we raised around 22 million, as far as I'm aware. We have our company, which is SkyWay Invest Group, and we are responsible for the funding, as well as we have another company who more working with Russia. It's SkyWay Capital. They also do provide the funding for the technology for Unitsky. So I think that 22, that's a number I'm aware of, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's even more than that. Do you have any lines of tech? Is that certified yet? Not at the moment, Brian. All the transport at the moment we have is Unibike, and only one single line. So this to be tested for the next few months, and only then certification will happen. What I heard that Unitsky already put his motor in a wheel for certification, the rolling stock. So this already, he applied for certification already, because there are different parts of the Unibikes and each part needs to go for certification. So it is not that very straightforward process. So as far as I know, a rolling stock already in the process of getting certified. Sorry guys, let me just turn the lights on. I don't know, for some reason today seems like technology against me. On which stock market is SkyWay going to be placed? This is to be confirmed at the moment. There is no information at the moment about the stock market. What happens if in New Year package I skip the payment? Katerina, well, if you, what do you mean if you skip the payment? If you delay the payment, then your package will be cancelled. And like, for example, if you took the package for 5 months, then you pay first month, second month, and third month, and then you didn't pay for the fourth, then the package will be stopped, and then support will recalculate. So whatever the shares you have left, but not according to the promotion prices, that will be according to the price at the point of the day when they cancelled your kind of your payments. So make sure that you don't miss the payment, and especially when you do this installments, usually company will notify you, so they will send you a message before the deadline, and then they will notify you after a few days after, just to make sure that you have enough time to put the money. And this should not be a problem for you also to contact with the support, and if you're not sure, just ask them about the date. Past month, yeah. Which, well, you just say not stop, just past one, which means if you miss the payment, then your package will be stopped. Because if you commit to pay for the 5 months and then you pay for a few months and then there is no money coming, then the company will think like, okay, maybe you change your mind, or like you were not prepared to pay for entire package, so that the package will be cancelled. Okay, cool. Yes, I will come back with a promotion. Promotions, yeah, Naeem. We do have in the back office, if you click not, I think not deposits, yeah, if you click deposits, you will see on the left hand side all the packages available, and this winter promotion is there as well. It is not, it's called not winter promotion, it's called Happy New Way. So this is the name for this promotion. I remember that previously we had a winter promotion, but it's not long available. So this is the package is available till 20th of January. Okay, cool. So let's talk more about the business. Very exciting part, and I was prepared for this part today just to give you an idea about business in SkyWay Invest Group, because as I said, people who are here for a while, I think they don't fully see what sort of opportunities we can share. And today, I just put a few slides for you together, and I hope that you will see this bigger picture yourself. So the first of all, if you have a look on the past and the future of the workplace, then you will see that today so many things are different compared to 50 years back and 100 years back. And I love this slide particularly because it really shows what is today and how the workplace should look in the future. So we no longer want to have this hierarchy when you have, like one boss telling you what to do. We don't want to have a fixed working hours. We want to work from home. We want to go to the holiday wherever we want to go. We want to have a flexible working hours. We wanted to make sure that we got access to all information, that it is transparent and it is shared with other people. We want to make sure that we all in control and we engaged, and we also have a voice. We don't want to just be led and controlled by big boss and CEO. We want to make sure that our thoughts and our ideas can be also taken on board, and we want to make sure that we can empower other people as well, and we can lead. Today, because we have cloud technology and other 21st century tools which help us to go viral, and we can be in China and talk to people from US, and we can, like, for us it doesn't matter where we're based at the moment. We can be so closely talking to each other, and we can use different social media in order to engage with audience. So today we don't have that strict environment as it used to be a few years back. And today we don't want to have a corporate ladder. We want to make sure that we all have a different progression plan, because maybe what one person liked, maybe that's not something I want to do in the future. So we want to make sure that we see it not like a manpower, but as actually a person with our own needs and wants, and we want to be sure that it's all counted, that we all connected and engaged. And of course, today people, they don't want to work at office that much. They want to have this flexibility. They don't want to have a certain, holidays a year. People won't want to go to holiday when they feel like I'm tired and I think I should take a break, so I want to take a break. So the people want to have this flexibility, and they just want to decide for themselves where they should work and when not. So all this, evolution of workplace is just amazing, because today we're truly given a really good opportunity to do what we love and also get paid for what we love. But I'm not talking about trade your time for money. I'm talking about the creating the structure. I'm talking about the creating the business and also involved other people. You probably heard many times that you need to help others to help yourself. And today it is really the time to do this. You remember maybe your grandparents and people at that age, they used to, lots of them used to be self-employed. When you go to the tailoring shop, they make the dress for you. So the people used to be, self-employed. And then 50 years back, when all this manufacturing were created, then and corporate world, then people become, workers. So they work fixed hours, and they were happy that they have security, but at the same time it's put them for almost a slavery mentality. So today, when I talk to the young people, and when I talk to just people who want to be successful, none of them want to come back to this, past mentality where you have to work for someone else, and you have a certain hours, and you have certain restriction, and you have a lunch from 1 to 2. And if you're not hungry, like if you feel that you don't want to eat at 1, well, that's your problem, because you have fixed lunch hour. And this is so true. And this used to irritate me a lot, especially about the holidays. Like I live in UK, and all my family, they back to, some of them in Russia, some of them in Estonia. And it used to irritate me a lot. Why can't I just go holiday? Like if I wanted to have some celebration, my family, why can't I just go? Why do I have this, 21 day a year? So imagine 3 weeks a year where I can travel, explore the world, and see my family. This is impossible. So I was so irritated with this, with the way that's it's structured. This workplace, the idea, work for someone else, and defining this rat race. So I was really frustrated and even pissed off. Not like just with myself, because I was involved in this and I was part of the structure, but also with the way that people think that's okay. That's how it is. This is the life. So look at your mom. That's what she does. Like my mom, for example, she's accountant, and she worked for the same accountancy firm for almost 25 years. She's not the director. She's not the I don't know, head of accounting department. She still does pretty much same job as she used to do 25 years ago. And for me, this is just unacceptable. I don't want to be in that place. So that's why today we need to think beyond. We need to put ourselves and at that workplace where we happy, when we benefit to society and when we do good for people. So it can also come back to us, and we can all grow as the one family. So we want to see the people. We don't want to see only the bosses who behind it. We want to make sure that we know the people, and this is very, very important, especially when you talk to young people. They have their parents as example, and they don't want to go through the same routine in their life. So today we have all this opportunity to have completely different workplaces and completely different level of enjoyment of life, which unfortunately were not given to like the generation of our parents and etc. And you probably all heard about the network marketing, and probably most of you now who hear for the first time, you think well, network marketing, what is network marketing? It's a big scam, it's a pyramid. But if you have a look at all these people, if you have a look at the Robert Kiyosaki, that's on one of his famous quotes about the network marketing, that's it is the fastest growing business model in the world. If you have a look at their Rob Proctor, you remember a Secret movie? So he was there, interviewed there for movie, and he is involved on a different business when he tried to show the people the alternatives, that they need to come out of the rat race. And he talks about also a network marketing that is a very like you don't have no nepotism, no favoritism. That's very rare today. That's you have a really fair business. And not just them, Donald Trump, for example, Bill Gates, all these people, they understand the concept of running business, but not like an owner, running business from inside out, when you help other people to achieve their dreams, and return you also grow in your own network. So it is like helping each other, and you help the company to grow faster. And plus, you don't have this limitation in terms of the time, in terms of the working hours, in terms of your holidays, in terms of the pay, nothing. So I was really surprised when 5 years ago I heard about network marketing. I was really looking at it, and what I saw, it's lots of companies offering like very great earnings, like become a millionaire. And when you look at it, you think like, oh, this is all like a pyramid. I will never do this. I need to warrant. I need to have a guarantee in my life. I need to make sure that I paid for what I do. But now, I get it, and I really understand that all these famous people. I mean, Donald Trump, he's a president, Bill Gates, multi-millionaire, all these people, they understood what is the network marketing, and they not understood, they promoting that. Jim Rohn, great speaker. I learned a lot from his books. Randy Gage, you know these guys, right? You know most of them. You heard about them. And what is amazing that these people, they can see that only this business truly can bring the value to society, not any other business. No matter what it is in a standard business. You would always have a standard rules, even though if you look at the statistics today, there are many companies who want to also give them uh, flexible working hours. They want to make sure that people have more freedom, but it is just the way it's structured, that you trade your time for money. That's where it gets stuck. In network marketing, you have residual income, you have your passive income. And when you work for the first 2 year, of course, you work really hard to create this. You create in yourself as a brand, and you create in the society, you create in the people who would want to follow you. But after like 1 or 2 years, depending on the person, depending how much you're involved, then you can take a rest, and you will see how all your business works for you, and you just teach to other people how to duplicate it. It is so simple. And have a look again at all these people who supported network marketing: Jim Rohn, Randy Gage, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Proctor, and there's hundreds of more. I didn't want to put all of the people who supported. I just want to give you probably the famous people which you can relate to. And it's just amazing. When we went to Las Vegas with our team, we saw hundreds of thousand people who were involved in the network marketing, and a certain extent, some of them were leaders, some of them just starters, some of them been in business for a few years. And what I understood on this conference, and this really opens my eyes, that this business actually helping people, no matter where you from, no matter what is your condition, no matter if you single mom with the 3 kids, it really make a big difference on people and impact on their life. And this is the only business where you can have all this flexibility. You can have all what I mentioned here as the future. You can have it with this business. So here in SkyWay, we also use network marketing idea when we're talking about the business. It is not the standard network marketing way of getting paid for referrals. It is more a hybrid. I will talk about this just in a few minutes, but to give you an idea. So we call it reward-based marketing. As you can see, it could be different level, and depending on what level you add, your earnings, the earnings can be different. So on your first level, you earn 15%. On your second level, it's 7%. Then from 3 to 5%, and it goes to further 4%, and from 1% to 3%, and so on. So it depends where you are. You can earn being in different levels. However, that's not all. So what we can offer and what is our USP, and this is, I think, all the webinar was preparing you for this slide. So please make sure that you take your notes and take the print screen, because information I'm just going to share with you, it is so unique, and it's honestly, it is our USP, which cannot be found on, I don't want to say in any companies, but I don't see any company which can offer what we can offer, at least for today. First of all, you don't have to pay first for you to start earning the money. Usually, no matter what company you join for network marketing, the first thing what you need to do is to buy the product, right? And then when you buy the product, you can, whatever it's the creams or pills or whatever it is, any product, then you sell it, you distribute. In our company, you don't have to become an investor before you earn money. When you first introduced to the SkyWay Invest group, you probably was given a link, referral link. So when you go online, you're given 30 shares or 20 shares as the gift, right? Which enroll you automatically to become a shareholder, which means that after you go to back office and fill up all the profile, your data, and you sign the cooperation agreement, you will have your link straight away. So for the people who doesn't have a money to invest, for people who said, I don't have any money, I want to be involved in different businesses, but I don't have even the money to buy the product. Well, hey, we're here. You don't have to buy anything for you to start growing the business. And this is very unique because we're not selling any sort of the product as if like cream or tea bags. We're talking about their investment instruments. So all what you need to do is to just register yourself, fill up the details, and sign the cooperation link, which allows you and entitles you to talk about our technology and opportunity. Second, no pyramidal structure, one person, one link. Again, on so many companies where you can see they use different systems. It could be a matrix, it could be what is it called, another one when you have these different legs and you put people on that side, and then I don't know what sides. As I said before, I came from the business background and from the linear business. I never did this before, and I said I will never do in my life network marketing. So I was one of these people. So we wouldn't have any of that, rules where you need to distribute people and you sign them under someone else for you to get them promoted to someone else. Nothing like this. So all what you have is a link, a referral link, which allows you to build your first line. So again, only one link, one person. So when the people in your first line start working, they will have their link to attract their first line, and so on, so on. So therefore, every single person you attract to this business because of your time and effort, you get paid 15% from their initial investment. So if the guy invests 1,000, you get 150. If the guys invest 10,000, you get 1,500. If you have hundreds of guys who invest 1,000, then you have 100 times 150. So we don't have any limitation, how big, how short, we don't have anything like this in terms of the structure of your network. It is entirely up to you, and you're given only one link, which is your referral link, which you can use to build your first line, right? And back to Carol, your question. We have in the back office 7 different links. They're like a micro websites. You need to click on. You need to go to back office and click on partner tools, and you will see 7 different websites. They're micro website where you have your link embedded on this website. So if you can either send them the link you have on your first page, referral link, or you can go to partner tools and select one of these micro websites, and your link will be embedded to this micro website. Sorry guys, one more time. I need to turn the lights on. So so 7 different links available in the back office. So this is the reason number 2, USP number 2, one person, one link. Third one is unlimited earning potential, no limits in terms of how many levels you can get. Again, in a usual network marketing company, They have certain levels where you can earn, for example, from level 1 to level 11 or 11, 20. So this will be your potential. And what Havratov tells us, and that how he teaches from his experience, because he previously was involved in many businesses, he said when you go to the network marketing business, you're so excited because of the idea, independence, and you have this residual income, flexibility, like you have, all these reasons why to join the company. And when you join the company and you're growing very fast, very fast, very fast, you will reach the point where you earn maybe like 50 to 100K months. And then you realize that actually your network is growing further, but you're not earning anything. So you reach the point where you don't have that much opportunity to grow within the company. I know in US it could be a different business, because when we attend the conference, guys were saying that they can earn from the different levels, and it is more than like 100K. It could be like millions, like six figures a month, which is maybe it is the case, I don't know. But what I know for the matter of fact, that each company has certain limitation in terms of you can earn only till that level. We don't have that limitation. So if you have 100 level downs, that means you will earn from all the 100 level down. No levels, no limitation. Therefore, we can truly claim that we have unlimited earning potential. And also, we are very fair in terms of if you have your network, let's say you have your level 1, level 2, level 3, and in your level 2, you have a big multi-level, like a big networking guy he involved in different business, and because of his past job, he brought, let's say, 100,000 people on the SkyWay Invest Group business. It doesn't mean that you will earn more just because you're in the top. Not necessary. Here we don't judge the people who in the top they earns more. Here, if you this guy with the biggest network, you will earn more than your sponsor. Again, this is not a usual concept when it comes to network marketing. Usually it goes like a pyramid, all the people on top that earn most of the money from the downlines. Here, if you have in your structure the person who do better than you, then of course this person will earn more, because it is not fair to give you a high percentage on your downline if that person did all the job himself. So it is very transparent and very fair structure where people get paid to what they actually how would say, so the people get paid for what business they done. So if you have lots of people in your downline, then you will receive lots of residual income from your downline. If you only have a few guys and one guy does all the job, then this guy who does the job, he will earn more than you, even though you're his sponsor. So this is another USP what we can offer. Fourth one is the product proposition. Again, because we're talking about the financial instruments, so today we're talking about investment, right? So you don't need to carry a product with you. You don't need to buy something in advance. All what you need to do is to show people facts and figures. You need to show him the people historical data about the company, what company achieved, where we now today, what our plans, and what is there for them. That's it. It's very unique, the product proposition, because we're talking about investment world. And we have lots of clients from different countries, because you can become an investor at any age. I have, for example, in my structure, I have a few girls, and they sign the kids. So the kids like 5 years old, another kid like 2 years old, and they were the shareholders of the SkyWay technology. Imagine. The only thing with the kids, of course, until they turn 18, only then they can withdraw the shares, and they can sell them, and they can receive the dividends. But it's just the idea that anyone in the world can be relevant for that program, for that project. Anyone in the world can benefit. It doesn't matter if you're 1 year old or if you're 99 years old. This product could be good for you as well. Because some people, they want money for their retirement. Some people want money to achieve their financial dreams. Some people just want to have the investment because they heard from their friends that they once invest in a good company and they get really good returns. There are hundreds of reasons why would people want to invest, but I'm telling you that today lots of people are aware about investment. If previously investment was only for privileged people, so only certain class was aware about investment, today pretty much anyone with desire to learn about investment, they can go or use Wikipedia and Investopedia and other sources to learn about investment. So the product proposition is very unique, and it can be tradable. It is sellable to any market at any condition at any time. And we don't have any audience, like fifth one, I captured audience. We don't have any specification who could become an investor. Of course, we have like certain statistics when it says that people from ABC1 between 20, probably 30 to 45, they are more likely to become investors. Or invest into different businesses. But again, we have lots of examples where people from different background, different income level, from different countries, they also investors. So we don't have any specific audience. Investment could be good for anyone as soon as you can explain what is there for them. So this is again another very unique selling point, because for most of the products we have for network marketing today, they are for specific audience. We don't have that here. In investment, anyone can involved as soon as they understand what is investment, as soon as they see the potential, as soon as they understand the risks, and of course, as soon as you and they believe in product. And nowadays, we're talking about the transfer system, which is obvious for every single person in that room. I hope so, that you truly believe that it is the future. Look at our transfer today. We need to have alternatives, and this is alternatives, and we're in stage number 8 out of 15, where 15 is IPO. Like, hello, this is already happening now today. Uncaptured audience, it's a very, very big point. And another point which multiple income streams, another point which I did not outline here is the competition. Again, what happened with the majority of the companies, if we're talking about any beauty products or any products involved in network marketing, when you start, let's say Amway, everyone knows Amway, right? So if I start talking to my 10 friends of mine about Amway, probably 70% heard about this. And out of the 70%, maybe 30%, they either bought it product once, or they are buying them kind of on a daily, on monthly basis, whatever it is. So it is very market full of competition, because it is not the new concept anymore. So this product been in the market for so many years, and so many years have people been using it, and so many years people been promoting that. So when you come to their when you knock door to door and you try to talk to the people about this opportunity, it is a very big chance that good percentage already aware about that. So it is nothing new for them. While when we talk about investment world as such, especially reward-based crowdfunding, this is so new. If you Google today reward-based crowdfunding, you might probably find only a few companies in the world exist today who does what we do. And I'm not sure to what extent and how, because this structure, the way I show you today, this our USP structure has been put together by Unitsky and Havratov. Unitsky from technology point of view, and Havratov from business/investment point of view. So this is very unique, and what we're trying to do is no one does it before. So I can give you 99% that if you call 10 of your friends who were not approached by you before, it is a very good chance that none of them have heard about SkyWay technology. None of them. So imagine that's your potential on a market scale. It is really a great opportunity with such a little competition again at the moment. So these are main USPs which differentiate ourselves, our product, our model from many other companies who are involved in MLM. But also this one is it's a killer. Multiply income streams. Probably most of you now think about wow, this is such a great business, and I can really see why I should be involved and or why I should do more than I did previously. Can you please tell me right from top of your head how many income streams you think this business can give you? Just give me some number. How many income streams you think our business can give us? Can you hear me? Hello? Guys, please tell me you're here. Okay. Okay, some of you think 3, 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 3, 2, 6, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so most of you think I would say 2 or 3, right? Yeah, I'm very apologize for today that it's coming off and on sound. Okay. Well, first, network, right? So when you use the network marketing, the one I just explained you previously. Second one, investment. I don't know if you're aware, but every time when you introduce new people, company not just give you money, they also give you shares. At the moment, there is 3.5%, which means that if the person invests 1,000, you get $150 money in your pocket, plus you got 3.5% of the shares. So it is. So you get not that bad for one day, right? Also, apart from the shares, you have opportunity to create your portfolio, right? So you sell opportunity for people to become shareholders. In return, you gain money for your services, for your time, and that you took time to explain. And also, company pay you certain percentage in shares. And as I said, at the moment it is 3.5. So if you calculate, let's make it really clear for everyone. So today, as I said, 1,000 is 150. We do times 3%. Maybe someone quicker than me in math, so you can help me. 4,500. So 4,500 shares, right? Yeah, 3.5 to be precise. But I just did calculation. So 4,500. When company go to IPO? 3 years, right? 3 to 5 years, correct. As soon as we start building the roads, then the company go to IPO, which is in prediction within the next 3 to 5 years. So what is the price, minimum price per share when company go to IPO? Do you know? Exactly, $1. So when you give people opportunity to invest in a company where they can put 1,000 and have 150,000 shares in return, you will also have 4,000 and a half shares today, which will be equal to $4,500 in the 3 to 5 years. And $1 per share, this is a minimum price, because if you look at their other big companies such as and on Facebook, I think I give you example, where they have millions and millions of users involved, the more people using the services, the share price go up. And remember, I mentioned on a Tuesday webinar that within next 5 to 7 years, our target will be at least £30 per share, $30 per share, at least, because we can build a transport anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. It could be in the middle of sea, in the middle of mountain, in the middle of safari. So 4,500. That will be in 3 years, 3 to 5 years. And if you do times 30, 135,000 in next 7 to 10 years from one sale. Tell me where else you can get that. Please show me the place, and I really would like to see that it happens. And I'm talking you just with one sale. Imagine if you have a network of the people who are actively involved in this business. It's insane. And when you sit and when you do this calculation yourself, when you understand from like when you see this business inside out, only then you will see what the potential we're talking about. And that's not even it. Network one, investment two, company rep. So if you're a company representative, you're not just earning from your referrals, but you're also responsible to run the office. And where you run to the office, you have also certain percentage from your region, which goes on the top. And this percentage, it depends on the country, but just to give you an idea, the average could be up to 5%, which means that if you have a few directors in office, then you divide this money between them, the people who are actively involved in office development. If you're just by yourself, so you earn from your network, you're earning from investment percentage, which is the shares, plus you, if you're company representative, you earn 5% from your region, even outside of your network. Okay, are you still here? Are you still excited about this opportunity? So this is 3. 4, project initiation. As you know, today in SkyWay, we looking for investment into Ecotechnopark, which is the technology based in Minsk, right? Also, also today we are looking to initiate the local projects, which means that we need to get active people who can talk to the government, talk to the officials, sign the contract with them, and etc. So people who can take it from idea to actually the final stage where you need to keep traveling, and they sign the final agreement for certain kilometers, for certain price, and etc. etc. So you also will be given opportunity to earn on the project initiation, which means that it's again depend on, I just want to give you an idea, but there's dependent also if you're going to do it by yourself or if you're going to involve many people, it's going to be entire office, but there's also certain percentage for people who help us to go through the government and through the hassle and through this, all the stages where we need to show the government USP of this project when we negotiate with them. So you can also earn from project initiation. So if you have a good connection in the government, if you want to be involved to extent where you're involved in local projects and you have office, then it is another income stream for you, which will be probably from next year onwards. It is the project initiation. And trust me, it is. I'm not talking about like some little percentage. We can have an agreement when the office, the company, and certain country can be involved on certain percent in the entire project. So if the project is going to exist for next 100 years, that's mean it's going to be for the next 100 years you receive the profit. All these opportunities, they're not there just for 1 day or 2 days. We're talking about the long-term profit. We're talking about the long-term opportunities. So this is 4. And 5th is percentage from the contracts. Percentage from the contracts, it's mean if you invite the big investors, not invite, if you sign the big investor, and big investor would be the person who invests from more than 100,000 and up. So before 100,000, it is the kind of small investor. We get them through our website, through the network marketing. However, if you go to the level of the big guys, 100,000 and more, then also company signed the contract with you, and we're happy to give you percentage from that sale. So if you find an investor who want to invest 2 million, then you got the certain percentage from the contract. And also, just to give you an idea, we're not talking about 1%. It is much more high percentages. Again, it depends on few factors, which if you're interested, we can talk about this probably on private. But I just want to give you an idea that network marketing, the concept to work with the ordinary people, with public, it is difficult at the beginning, but it's going to pay off for entire life. And at the same time, we have other streams available from today onwards till the company exists, which can help you to grow and become, to fulfill all your dreams and become the person who you want to become. And I don't think that any company can offer anything like this. So we have 5 income streams with our company available for you today. So what are you saying? I think it's really clear now for, I hope, for most of you guys, what we can offer. And I hope you can appreciate that we put in all this together just to make sure that we can give the people opportunity to do what they love, and also to enjoy the life and become financially free. And you will see probably more and more company like this will what the words, you will see more companies but a similar concept on a near future, because people mentality changed, and today we are not the same as we used to be like 50 years back, when people were satisfied with their whatever the job can give. So today we're talking about completely different level of income, and we are multi-million company. So we are startup, but we multi-million company startup today. Imagine what potential would be after 2017 when we run the local projects. I think that was the main message I want to give you today with the business webinars. We do have a few other promotions which are available in the back office. So if you can have a look at your spare time. We do run the Star Marathon when you earn the stars. This is just something additional company give you in order to bring kind of more interest for people who want to be involved in a network marketing quicker. So instead of them, not instead of the, and on top of giving the money in shares and other benefits, company give you stars, which after this period of time, February 14, you can exchange for different goods like computers, phones, holidays, cars. So it's going to be 3 stages. Today we're in stage number 3 of the marathon, and then it's going to be next stage, February, March, April, and then by the end of their entire months for this promotion, all the stars will be calculated, and then people can claim and they choose what they want to receive for their stars. So this is just on top. This was introduced just before New Year, just to make sure people benefit from the campaigns company run. Let me just copy paste this in chat so you can have a look at the PDF. Everything explained there very well. So have a look, chat, download this PDF file, and it will explain you how many stars you need to have for certain goods. And you can have a look where you're at the moment, and the stars can be viewed in the back office. Under your name, you will see the stars. If you don't have any stars, don't worry, because they will be calculated once promotion is done. And the last is the promo code. Someone already asked me to provide the promo code. This is promo code which will be valid for new registration only. And for those people, company give 20 shares on the top of 30. So the people who registered using this promo code, they will have 30 shares for verification plus another 20 for this promotional code. So that's all. So please take a print screen or write it down. And I want to leave you today in the webinar with this thought, this little cutie. So please think about, have a look, and hopefully it was useful for you to understand to kind of where we go and what is the company vision and why we want to empower people. It is not anymore about one guy on the top. It is now about every single person, every single character, every single individual, every single soul we have in our company. So thank you very much, guys, for attending today's webinar. I'm really sorry for all this, what happened with the sound. It needs to be, I can kind of cut it off and just give recording with the last bit with regards to the business. I think that was the most useful, and that pretty much was the reason why I wanted to do the business webinar today, just to give you this last bit about the business. So thank you very much. It was a pleasure to see you all, guys. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Bye-bye now.